Okay, welcome back to the next tutorial for Team Fortress 2 level editing with the Hammer editor. With this one, we're going to look at creating the locker, which gives you more health and and full ammo resupply locker, if you like. What we're going to do is we're going to put it inside our respawn room. So here we have, for example, the blue spawn room. So we're going to create a respawn cabinet, sorry, a resupply locker here for them to use. Okay, so the locker itself is an entity, so we click on entity and pop it in place. Bring up properties, and we're going to make it's a prop, so it's going to be a prop dynamic. Oops. Prop underscore dynamic. Here we turn twice. We're going to click on the world model here, okay, and if we click on browse, we're going to filter for, sorry, what I just did there was, because it didn't work the first time, is click on the field and click on browse, and in the filter we're going to search for resupply, and we come up with resupply underscore locker. Click on OK, and it pops it into the field there. We're going to give it a name, which is down here, and the name is going to be, this is blue, so blue underscore lock 1. Okay, so that creates our resupply lock in the world. Apply and close. There it is. And I'm just going to, let's put it in place. So we're going to bring it over here. I'm going to rotate it. I can either click on here until I get the rotation tool. Okay, or I could have clicked on it and chosen tools, transform, and rotated the Z around however many degrees. But here I can see exactly what's going on, and I can pop it against the wall like so. Okay, now going to create a brush around it so that when we go near it, it will open and it will resupply the ammo and the health. So we click on brush and we create an area around which we're going to want to walk in, like so. It's all the way around it, and if I look here, dimensions are fine. Now the texture I want here is browse, and I want to type into the texture tools trigger. One word, and up comes trigger. Trigger is something that will make something happen. And I hit return. Now with that box selected, Control T, so I can apply the entity with a class. The class will be func, F-U-N-C underscore regenerate. Hit return twice. Team is blue, and if I want to I can give it a name. Okay, now what I must do is associated model. This will associate this trigger with the locker which we just created, blue underscore lock. Apply and OK. Click on Z and I'll fly over to our other room. And Z again, entity, click, select it, and I'm going to rotate. So I'm not going to rotate it, sorry. First thing I'm going to do is Control T, oops, properties rather, here prop dynamic, okay, world model, browse, resupply is still there, select it, click on OK, give it a name, red_lock1, apply it, OK. I need to just rotate it around. Actually, if I just escape there, just show tools, transform, 90, rotate it once, tools, transform, minus 90 degrees, pops it back. And then I can pop it against the wall, like so. Create my brush around the locker, which is going to be our trigger. Trigger still selected, that's great. Nice height, hit return. Select the trigger, Control T. And now I want to put it against our func_regenerate. Return twice. Team is going to be red. And our associated model, which is going to make the doors open effectively, is red lock. Apply. OK. File save. Run map. Don't run the game, still got it running. And off it goes and compiles. Just sort of something while I'm doing this while we're waiting. These are obviously stuck on the floor because they're cabinets and they should be on the floor. When you're putting in the respawn points, they must not be touching the floor. They must be, well, in this case, just above it, or fully above the floor. So I'm just going to do that now. It's going to go here and select all of our respawn. Sorry. And I'm just going to move them up ever so slightly. Because they mustn't be touching the floor. It's just the way TF2 works. One of those kind of things you have to just accept. Otherwise you might find that your level crashes. Everything else can be sitting on the floor, but the respawn points must be off the floor. So that's going to do that now. Okay, right, fix as we go. Cool. Right, so save. Run the map again. Don't run the game after compiling because it's already running. So we created the lockers. We created the triggers to open the lockers and do the regeneration. And what I just did there was completely off topic, but an important point is to move the respawn points slightly off the floor. Hopefully if you've been going through this series of videos, you'll find that if you have been having problems, that will solve the respawn point problem. Okay, create the server and off we go. This should allow us to test a respawn and a regeneration. So I'm going to go into the game. Instead of scout, which allows me to run around fast, I'm going to choose good old soldier. Because what the soldier will allow me to do is lose a bit of ammo and lose a bit of health. Give him hell, boys. There's the locker. There's the trigger, which makes it open. If I come out a bit and just cause myself some injury, I've now used up some ammo. Oh, sorry, I'm waiting for other players, so we've automatically respawned. So I'm just going to go back out again. And ooh. Right, so we've lost some health and we've lost some ammo. Go in, and we have health and ammo. And the same would work for the red team as well. Okay.